Psych. What? 200 Canadian? Are you serious? I know that's a little less in American, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Good Lord. I don't even know what to say. My Twitch stream is messed up at the moment. We have had 2 technical difficulties since starting the stream. Guys, I gotta... Alright, hold on one second. Because this still isn't working properly. We're supposed to play Hollowbody right now. The save files aren't transferring over. Which is not good. At all. To my stream, to my, like, because I have a dual PC setup. Like, every other Steam game has no problems doing that, but this one... Okay. So, we got to do a little bit of troubleshooting here. Bro, just found your channel really good. Psych, I really don't even know what to say. Guys, we just hit the goal. We just blew past it. We're going to hang out after the gameplay portion of the stream today. Everyone, please thank Psych for that. And we're going to hang out, do some extra fun stuff. It's going to be a good time. Psych, thank you so much for your incredible support. And honestly, came at a good time. Let me explain to you guys what happened this week. So... Remember how we've been having issues with the stream? Like the last stream had some like issues with freezing and stuff like that. And my latest upload was also messed up. It had some sections where it froze due to encoding errors. Well, my Intel CPU is one of the ones that has experienced degradation. So what that means is over time, the CPU has degraded, started to malfunction, and is causing lots of issues in all sorts of stuff that I'm doing. Here's the problem. Here's where things get a little dicey. I don't have the luxury of waiting for Intel to refund it or get me a new one, right? I have to stream. I have to make videos. This is what I do. So what I did... I went out to Best Buy. I had to buy a new motherboard. I had to buy a new CPU. And I had to buy a new cooler. It's an emergency. Spent all of Thursday with some buddies. One of my buddies showed me how to take it all apart. Replace everything. And here we are with the, you know, after surgery was performed on the PC. But that is part of the problem, guys. That's why if you're doing content creation, I recommend having a decent saving or putting money to the side specifically for technical difficulties that require a financial, I guess, investment to replace. It is what it is. I'm working on getting a refund from Intel. Guys, do not buy Intel CPUs from the 12th, 13th, or 14th gen. Do not buy the CPUs. And now, so over the past few days, I have been, I guess, trying to fix all of the issues that come with getting a new computer. Basically, because the motherboard's replaced. It's basically a new computer at this point. It's basically a new computer, but let me see here. We're gonna do that. H24. I don't know if Twitch supports AV1 yet. Let me try this so I can get it on Twitch here, because it's supposed to get on Twitch. Okay, let's try this now. Twitch gonna work now? Looks like it. Dude, psych! Okay. All right. Okay. That's what we want to do. Psych. You have just earned yourself and the chat a cat dance. You have earned the chat and yourself a cat dance. I don't make the rules. You know, we're going to dance Pete's Tower. We're dancing to Pizza Tower. Everyone, please thank Psych in the chat for this. Let's finish the game real quick. So we're going to do the end of the game here real quick. And then it should... We're going to do the end of the game, and then it should, hold on. Then it should open up New Game Plus? Hey, thank you for becoming a superstar member. Appreciate that. Loyal Monster. Hi, Big Gaming. Apparently I got sniped again like a few days ago, I think, and this time I didn't get sniped in the same day as an ASMR VTuber. Wait, what? I did not understand any of that. But thank you very much for becoming a superstar member. I think I might need to go with high preset here. Okay. Okay. So I basically, ooh, maybe I need to even go lower than that. Let's do medium. With a high texture quality. So, do we have our ticket here? You know about being stream sniped? Let's check our items. We got the shotgun. Do we have the... We have the train ticket. Okay, so we're literally at the end of the game. Let me finish the game. Let's go ahead and finish the game here. And then we are going to restart. So just ignore the ending for those of you that are new to this. Pretend you're not seeing anything. I don't think this is the way. I think it's over here. Because we're supposed to do a new playthrough. Marry me. Okay. I'm gonna have to decline. So what we have to do for the secret ending is we have to beat the game on punished difficulty. While not using more than 3 healing items. So you heard me right. I'm gonna have to play through the whole game on the hard mode using less than 3 healing items. Yes, I'm also streaming on YouTube, Pog. That's where most of the viewers are, but I'm multi-streaming right now. I think I'm gonna combine the chats because it seems like people just ignore the rule and don't get in trouble. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna use the train ticket here. I'm gonna try to like skip the ending stuff. What is happening in the chat? I have no idea. Now, this is actually a dude following me. A guy we're trying to save. Boop, boop, boo. Yeah, some people prefer Twitch as a platform. Twitch also now allows you to make clips of the stream and upload them to your own channel, which I have given full permission of if anyone wants to do that. I have no problem with that. You don't need to ask my permission. Guys, this is for... Let me just get this out there. Madden, thank you for the 2. Thank you for your first super chat. I appreciate that. I just want to make it very clear. You guys are allowed to make clips of me, of my videos, of my streams, whatever. Streams are more clippable, but you can do that. You do not need to ask my permission. You do not need to ask my permission to upload it, whether you want to do a compilation, whatever. That's completely fine. You do not need to ask my permission. I'm not going to copyright take down or whatever. I just don't do that. I think it's cool, and I think that just tells me that you're a passionate fan. That is an asset to the community, and I'm just happy you're a part of this. Big Gaming is saying this, but he'll hit you with the DMCA after. No, I won't. I promise. I think it's all in fun. What's up, Eyes? Would you still love us if we're African hissing roaches? Yeah. Sure. Okay. I think we can do that. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, well, Pog, I really do appreciate you being here. I am very biased, but I truly believe that I have the kindest community ever, probably. So I think, what is that noise? Okay. Yeah, I really do think I have the kindest community ever. You sound real hesitant. Is Hollowbody kind of a short game? Yes.
You think she's down there?
Blah 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 blah. We're skipping this. Everyone ignore the dialogue.
He called it.
Ignore the dialogue. This is spoilers, guys.
I'll wait.
Ignore it. So Sunday night is gonna be a really fun stream, guys. I'm gonna have my brother. We have 2 confirmed people. We're playing a 4-player horror game on Sunday night. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. 2 confirmed gamers. Well, 3, counting me. We got me, my brother, Cape and Coil, and Juicy Orange, the mod here. Bork Biscuit, thank you for becoming a Superstar member. I'll be honest, I don't hang around communities often, but this one's so kind and warm. Everyone I've talked to is so sweet. Yeah, we just don't have bad eggs in this community. Everyone is kind. What's this game? This game is called Hollowbody. It was one of my most anticipated horror games of the year. It's built basically to be like a Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3 style game, where it feels like a PlayStation 2 horror game and kind of looks like it too, just with some modern trappings. I think it's brilliant. I think it's very fun. It's very replayable. And I also unlocked the big head mode. So I'm going to put that on right now, because I totally forgot about that. Okay. So now we have big head mode. This is me when I'm trying to figure out how to fix my OBS settings. Oh my gosh. Me when I'm trying to figure out OBS. Okay, so this is the final boss. He's from Texas. I'm not from Texas. I stop telling people I live in Texas. I do not live in Texas. Man, my head really is big. All right. Unfortunately, I can't skip the cutscene, so just pretend you're not seeing any of this. I swear to God, if this doesn't work either, I'm gonna lose it. I'm feeling silly this morning. The big head mode's legit cursed. It looks good. Giant bug. Giant bug. Giant bug. Giant bug. Giant bug. So we gotta run. And then when we pass one of these explosive devices, you pop it, and I took damage. I need to heal. Run! I didn't leave myself enough space. Gotta do all that again. This is actually soul crushing. Audra, thank you. Says you're so wholesome, and weirdly enough, watching you play horror games brightens my day. Well, I appreciate you being here. You being here brightens my day. So I have to do all this again because I am not a good gamer. That's okay. I'll do less yapping without gameplay. I don't know why I lost access to New Game Plus. Oh, wait, Big Head mode. You can also play in like a weird first-person dungeon crawler mode. It's very weird. But it's cool that they added it to the game. Freaky Gaming 64. Okay, train ticket. Thank you, Penmo. I love the fact that you actually read comments and care about your community. Well, the thing for me is that isn't like being able to interact with comments the whole point of streaming? My big head mode is glitching on and off. Like for me, when I hear that a lot of streamers don't interact with their chat, I'm like, well then why not just make a video? What's the point of streaming? You know? I think streaming is an opportunity to create a different feeling, a different, I guess, sense of immersing yourself in the people watching you. And chat interaction, in my opinion, is a big part of that. But thank you for noticing. Oh, what's happening in Twitch chat?
You think she's down there?
Twitch chat is turning into Sims. Kawaii Gaming.
2 miles in. She's here.
It's a long way.
Interesting.
You sure about this?
You sound like Tax.
Alright.
Your friend.
I'm letting him...
He called...
Wait a minute, so it only gives me a big head?
I'll wait here for...
I'll be back.
I'll wait for you here.
I was hoping that it would give everyone a large head, but it seems to be just this character. Thank you, Zesty.
What is this place?
Okay, auto-saved. Oh, I should have hit my auto-save. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and go back to the bug. I need to just give myself more space next time. What a great stream. Technical difficulties. Cat dancing. And Big Gaming trying to unlock New Game Plus again, even though I've beaten this game twice. I might have to send a DM to the developer and be like, hey, just letting you know, not sure if anyone else is encountering it, but I lost access to New Game Plus. Have you ever played any of the horror anthology games? I think I have one downloaded. But I've never actually like sat down and played it. All right, give me the thingy. Probably gonna stop commenting here, but I'm still gonna watch. Just want to work on animation for my channel. Oh, cool. Animation's cool. I don't know why my character's... hello? Okay, that was weird. Well, Alex, we are happy to have you. So now a giant bug is gonna come out. This is a real shot of one of you guys becoming one of those hissing roaches. How's the game volume? Is it too loud? Because it looks really loud on my end. I think I gotta blow him up 3 or 4 times. Got him. Got him. Come on, buddy, keep following me. I'm leading you to the next explosive. Got him. I need one more. One more. Oh, he's getting close. That's a very dumb idea. Yeah, someone said Kawaii Gaming. So let me go ahead and heal myself. Spray, good. Okay, so now we can head back to... I'm gonna turn down just a little bit because it does look very loud on my end. There we go. Okay. Can I not get past this guy? We normally can. Yes. So now I'm looking for the place we came from. I don't know why I picked that up. I'm gonna pick this direction. I don't know if I'm headed the right way. Paul was gonna say English or Spanish. You got lucky. Well, thank you, gamer. Thank you for... I'm not sure how much that is. Can someone do a conversion to USD so I know how many points to give? Thank you. Thank you, Bald. Okay, so here's the end of the game. A couple of the horror anthology games have streamer modes that let the chat vote and make decisions. Oh, that's so cool. All right, we're gonna... Can I skip this? Just ignore the final cutscene. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna read chat while...
It's okay. Hey, I didn't come...
I would love to watch the night streams, but I have to sleep. That's why the VODs channel's there, because I know that, you know, everyone's in different time zones. So I want to make sure that if people miss streams... The last stream got corrupted. Like the file did. So I couldn't upload it. Cats are cooking. 90, gotcha, thank you. I'm just gonna... we'll count it as $1. I'm not gonna listen to the mysterious tree. I love watching the VODs but not being able to interact. Makes me sad. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not an ideal situation. It's part of it, I guess. Blah, blah, blah. I got a video to work on today for you guys, and then a video tomorrow to work on, and then shorts to work on today and tomorrow. I'm not doing anything else this weekend except working on the channel. I'm very excited for you guys to see some of the stuff we've been working on. Oh, it's Philippine peso. Big shout out to the Philippines. Because it's like one of my largest, if not my largest audience.
It was.
Big gaming, X Philippines. We love it. I'm skipping the cutscene and, or like I'm mashing through the cutscene and people are skipping around and
Yeah.
they never intended for us to go this fast.
I always.
Anyways, hopped on to see what you're doing, Big G. Best of luck on New Game Plus. Check back later. Gonna be streaming with Spooky. Oh, cool. You guys have fun. Have a great old time. Yeah, you guys were nice to me. I appreciate it. Even though I threw her off her game. Which I get. Big Gaming X Europe? Absolutely. Big Gaming X India. I know there are a lot of viewers from India. I feel honored. Seriously. So we're supposed to be feeling a little sad here. We don't know why, because I skipped everything. And we have access to Raid Shadow Legends now on our Android phone. So, I am Indian. Well, welcome. I need some new horror games to come to console. I'm so starved. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. A lot of times in the comment sections, I can't just, okay. In like comment sections and stuff like that, I ask, oh, is this, or I get asked, is this game on PC? Or, sorry, is this game on console? Is it on PlayStation? Is there an Xbox version? Is it on Switch? And the answer, like 98% of the time, is no. Guys, horror games in the indie space live and breathe on PC. Horror games are one of the genres where if you really want to get into it outside of just like the handful of AAA releases, absolutely getting a PC. You don't even need a powerful one or anything like that, but getting a PC is extremely, extremely important. It is the platform for horror. Now, there are some that have come to console. Crow Country earlier this year came to console. Okay, so we unlock Dungeon Crawl mode, Big Head mode, Punish difficulty, and I can't skip this last cutscene, I don't think. You should do small horror games. I don't know why the back of my hat has like a tag in the back that's like itching my... I gotta cut that tag off. You should do small horror games, do like 3 at a time, but they are short horror games. I think that would be fun. I actually do. I have a series called Behind Closed Doors on the main channel. I'm also thinking about like doing more stuff on the Big Gaming VODs channel. Like expanding. Doing reactions, doing opinions. Here we go. New Game Plus. Punished. All right, guys. This is where the stream really starts. An hour into the stream and we're actually starting. In Punished difficulty, enemy corpses require burning to prevent them from reanimating. What? What? Crap. Sorry, let me read this. A suspected bioterrorism attack of unknown origin targeting one of numerous British cities, long since plagued by economic hardship and depravity. As panic swept the nation, authorities and private security firms raced against time to evacuate the fortunate few deemed high-value citizens to the neighboring city of Ioannis. A sprawling metropolis constructed atop a man-made landmass floating in the expanse of the North Atlantic Ocean. Fearing the unchecked contagion could spread, towering walls were erected around the western cities, sealing them off from the rest of civilization. Weeks of relentless orbital strikes rained down on what were once bustling urban centers, incinerating any vestiges of hope for those abandoned within the quarantine zone. 6 long decades have passed since the fall of the western cities. While many who suffered strive to forget, there are still those fighting for answers and justice. UNRPC research team, city limits. Oh, Bork Biscuit with a 19. Holy moly. Unbelievable. Says, why are horror games on PC more? Because it's hard to get them through the approval system for console. You don't need an expensive system. Black Friday coming up. Save 800 bucks. It's worth it. Yeah, PC's just much easier for, like, indie teams to develop for. A lot of indie developers in general will usually like release their games on PC and then maybe a Switch version. Xbox and PlayStation are not as common because the indie games just don't sell as well on those platforms. There's all this approval that goes on for all of those too, which is very expensive. So guys, remember, we cannot use more than 3 healing items in the entire playthrough. Newegg's making their own systems. Acer's also doing great with affordable systems. Guys, right now, this PC that I'm playing on right now, my side PC, is a $700 mini PC on Amazon. I've played Alan Wake 2 on it. Had to bump the settings down, but you can still play AAA games fine. And Bork, thank you again for the 19. I really appreciate that. Type 1 who loves the if you love the horror genre. Everyone, if you love horror games, press 1. You're playing Genshin on your phone? Erin's playing Genshin on her phone. Erin's playing Genshin on her phone. Everyone. Everyone wants me to do a Genshin Impact stream. I'm gonna cut this tag off at some point. This tag has been bothering me all stream. I don't know why it's been bothering me today. Hey, Vermilion.
She passed 2 months back now. I guess this is just my way of making sense of that.
I'm sorry. It's an all too familiar story. You among friends here. Hey, where are you going?
Hey!
Where was I? Ah, yes. You're among friends here. We'll get answers no matter what.
Genshin Impact is an amazing game. I've played it when it came out. The fact that they got a game like that to run on a mobile phone is unbelievable. But like, I have to play a game like that, for me, I have to really connect with the character design, and I just don't with that game. I'm also not into like the whole idea of gacha. You know. All right, let's go over here. Cutscene.
Hey guys, no Mark.
Please do a CS stream. What are you talking about? CS:GO?
Yeah, he's not here. I mean, obviously. Mark! Sonny! Got a job to do here.
Oh, guys. They got me. They got me, guys.
Yeah, I'll be around somewhere. Sasha, why don't you
I don't know how to tell you all this. I don't know how to tell you all this.
Sure, I'm on it.
But they got me. I downloaded Dead by Daylight. I downloaded Dead by Daylight. I know. I know. Big Gaming, how could you? I did it. I couldn't. I couldn't help it. They added Dracula from Castlevania. It's over. I now play Dead by Daylight. Hey, Big Gaming, I know you probably don't remember, but on your Garden of Banban 2 stream, I was the guy that said I cracked my device. Well, I'm back on a new device, because my old one fully broke. Welcome back.
Hello? Mark?
So this isn't going to be a speed run necessarily, but it is going to be a focused playthrough, if that makes sense.
Mark! Hello? Mark, come on! We've got a job to do!
Hey, what's up, not that guy? Have you played TF2? I haven't. You should play Death's Door. Is that... I think I didn't play it on stream, but I've played that game before. It's a wonderful game. You should check out the casting of Frank Stone. Is it like one of those, like, almost like a movie? It's like a horror game, but it feels like almost a movie sort of thing. It's a super massive game, right? Also, can we talk about the visuals in this game? They're very, very, very good. They're very good. It's made to look like a PS2 game, but with like modern day resolutions and lighting. Okay. So then she drops her flare down. Thank you, Godzilla Games. I appreciate you. It's the Joker. I'm the Joker, baby. All right. Enough of that. Now we're gaming for real. Micah's apartment. This is where the game really begins, and we need to game epically.
Meek, my guy pulled through. He's got the pass. You sure you want to do this?
And the tone, the setting changes
She's
here.
still out there, Tax. Somewhere. Scared and
Oh, okay, Cheesy. Next time we watch videos, remind me. I think we're gonna do more drawings today.
You got about 24 hours before the
Do you guys want to do more Microsoft Paint drawings for the goal reward at the end of the gameplay today? Or we could just stream longer. I'll do a poll later in the stream and see what you guys want to do.
My guy's waiting on.
This game is so pretty,
Once
man.
he's flashed the clearance mod on your hover, he'll set you up with some blocker fluid. You'll need to take it when you're about an hour from the city limits.
Why so serious?
I'll keep you on Kotak, but
Or you could watch me play Dead by Daylight. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. I'm not planning on streaming Dead by Daylight, but if you guys want to watch me play, I'm terrible at it. I'm still learning how to play the game.
she's coming home, Tax.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the gamers I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the Dorito cheese on my fingers. Anyone else think the drug was part of the weird eldritch horror tree? No.
Warning. Severe weather conditions identified.
Thank you, Jeeves.
You think?
Several of my atmospheric sensors are reading concerning levels.
That was a rhetorical question, babe.
I recommend that we establish a safe landing zone with the utmost.
So this takes place in the future, right? We have hover cars, technology, etc. I love how I just said technology in general, like that helps at all, but the place we're traveling to is basically cut off from the rest of civilization for over 60 years. So it was frozen in time. They're gonna have old TVs, you know. It's gonna be different, old game systems. She just cursed. All right, I wanted to also get your guys' opinion on something else, because when I need an opinion, I gotta ask the gamers. The people, the strangers I know so well. I'm looking to do more collaborations this next year with other, like for streams. The videos I'm not looking to do collaborations with. That's our own special thing. I'm very big on the mood there. It's why I don't like to do an ad read during it. I don't like to have you know, other people involved. I feel like that's our kind of special time. But I'm looking to do more collaborations for the streams in the next year. With like similar creators with a similar stream audience level sort of thing. So yeah, is that something you guys would want to see? Or are you more like, I'm not really down for the collabs, I'm more just here for this? Let me know.
Tax.
Like, wouldn't it be cool if I collabed with a VTuber? I feel like that would be cool. A horror VTuber. Oh, I got big head mode still on. I was like, what is wrong with my character? Okay, so... Is my flashlight worse? Hey, bingo, what's up? Hey, big collab sound cool. Awesome. Yeah, my torch is like all dim. So I think it's gonna have us... Wait a minute, does this count as a heal? No shot this counts as a heal. I forgot you have to heal yourself at the beginning of the game.
Thank God nanotech doesn't.
Oh no. This counts as a heal, gamers. This counts as a heal. Okay, I only get 2 more heals the entire playthrough. Dear God, help me. Wait, I still have my bow and arrow. Wait, what? I still have my bow and arrow even though it's not in my inventory. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Can you swear? Yeah, you can swear. Guys, I just don't swear on my videos. I swear on my streams sometimes. I just don't swear on my videos because I know that, you know, families like to watch sometimes. God, I feel like I can barely see. Let me turn the brightness up a little bit. All right, there we go. I feel like I can see better now. Hey, Watch! Thank you so much for the $1. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. That was your first super chat. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I don't think there is hold wide open quick select. I don't want to de-equip this yet, though. Because I'm definitely not supposed to have it. Okay. R can be used to nudge moving cameras. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Do you like pixelated horror animations? Yeah. You used to swear quite a bit in your older videos? Correct. And then I got a comment on one of the videos where I wasn't cursing. And they were like, hey, I'm new to your channel. Thank you for not cursing, because I love to watch these videos with my kids. And I was like, okay. I won't be cursing in my videos anymore. That just really touched me. I felt happy and honored for that. So, yeah, that's why I went with that decision. The streams are a bit more relaxed. You know, the streams are a more relaxed vibe in general. And I think we can all agree with that. But... okay, revolver ammo. We are definitely going to need to collect as much ammo as possible. Okay. And then we got to push this over. Very interesting that we actually have to burn the bodies. So now I can get up here on big head mode. That keeps popping in and out of existence. And then we climb in through here. So this is the first level in the game, the apartments. My daughter watches, but she's a teen. She does like that you don't swear on YouTube. Oh, good. Great.
Okay,
See?
time to find a way up to the
That makes me feel very good. This is my cat. The big head mode is awesome. Okay. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia. Mountain Mama. Can't open that. Let's go up the steps. Would you rather fight 52 little mushroom men or 30 garden gnomes? I'm gonna go 30 garden gnomes. I still haven't beaten doors. Okay, we're in the apartment. The apartment complex, I should say. And this we also want to explore. This place is very vibey, but there's also some healing items here. And ammunition. So you want to explore as much as possible without staying too long, especially because the enemies respawn in this mode. Yep, and we have someone impaled. Why aren't my posts showing up? They're here. I can see them. Ammo. You definitely need as much revolver ammo as possible, because even on normal mode, it takes like 6 bullets to put one enemy down. So even if you think you have a lot of ammo with your handgun, you don't. Okay, locked, locked. And those are boarded up. So we're gonna go this way. Why does she have a big head? Because I'm playing on big head mode. Okay, let's go in here. Anything? Showers make more sense. Yeah. Does anyone still take baths? Like, instead of showers? Obviously, I hope you bathe. Fellas, everyone remember to do wrist stretches? All right, yeah. Get some flexibility in there. Yeah. There we go. Baths are for relaxation. I bathe, I always shower afterwards. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, we're gamers. We don't bathe. Come on. We got a game, guys. We can't waste time doing that. Okay. I kind of remember a lot of these locations for... Okay, there's the key card we need. Thank you, sir. It's a great shot. Look what AAA horror games took from us. Camera angles. Look what they took from us. Fixed camera survival horror. Can't beat it. My husband is not a gamer, but he doesn't bathe. Okay. Does he shower? Please tell me he showers. Doing some kind of washing off of the body. That's not up. That's not negotiable. We're gonna need some sort of... Oh, there we go. Healing item, good. So guys, remember, I can only use 2 more. I'm not gonna bother with the Kotak. Not gonna bother. I don't think I need anything here. Oh. Oh, old trash, okay. Gross plates. Okay. Will the stream save? Yes. Oh, someone got sent to the Shadow Realm. Okay, we got the key card for room 2.3. So it should be on the other side of the building. I love how the big head glitches out sometimes. Yeah. It's actually pretty funny. I'm just glad they have a big head mode in the game. So here we can use this to jump down, and we get to one of the floors that we didn't have access to earlier. Okay. So now we do a phone cutscene. Hello?
How? Why you? Right. Yeah. Creepy.
And now we can save. I'm going to save in that file. Okie dokie. So now we can go in here. Oh, okay. I forgot about this. That scared me. Now we can grab this hammer. Go in here. Here. Move the radiator. And then we can use the hammer to actually break the wall apart. From what I've seen from horror games and heard, if you see a giant anything underground, leave it alone. Run away, set it on fire, do not look back, leave it alone. That is correct. That is correct. Oh, I remember this from the demo. Yeah, this is all demo stuff so far. Okay, so we have broken out. This is room... floor 1, room 5. Any things in here? Nope. Any items for me? Any items for me of any kind? No, there are no items in here. So if you guys hear like a pounding, that's a monster. And I'll show you where they are. Okay, grab revolver ammo. Then we're grabbing this broken battery, and I'll show you what we do with it. It has a very, very strange use to it. But I'll show you what we use it for. Okay. So I believe... Oh, that's locked. So we have to go this way. And to our left, there is, I think, the first enemy encounter. This melee item is terrible. But we'll take it. Then the door opens. Go back. Yeah, that melee item is legitimately awful. Okay, repair spray. Good. I wish there was a merchant in the game so that we could sell, like, extra thingies. Alright, there's gonna be a monster here. I am 29 years old. Hey, Jamma. Jamma, were you the person I met at the convention? Or one of the people I met at the convention? Oh, the monsters have big head too! Yes! Come on, come here. Okay, it's dead. The monsters have big head too. That is so cool. I recognize your name from the card you gave me. You were the one that gave me the kitty cat pictures. I love those. They were so cool. Okay, I think I remember the code is... University graduation. One appears to be heavily pregnant. Okay. I don't remember the code offhand, but we can solve this puzzle really quickly. I've done it twice, and I can do it thrice. Let me tell you. So, the baby was born on her 30th birthday. Or, wait, no. The young woman celebrating birthday looks like she has a kid, can't be more than 3 or 4 years old on her 30th birthday. And then she graduated. Okay. Helen Bridges' new patient details. Date of birth. Okay, so she was born in the year 2025. And then 30 years later, in 2055, she had this party. And then in her graduation picture, she looks pregnant. So that means she graduated either 3 or 4 years after this. So it's 2052? Yep. Okay, got the long key. How do I burn this thing? Because this body is going to respawn if I don't burn it. Oh, okay, there. I just burnt it. So now it won't respawn? Can I just keep using the lighter over and over again? Is it limited? Why do I hear whispering? Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and Oh, let's go over here. Wait. I lost my bow and arrow. Okay, so that was a glitch then. The bow and arrow carrying over was a glitch. Man, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, whatever. I don't have time to think about that right now. Let me go ahead and equip that as well. I am going to switch to this, but I need to go back over and save my game. Saving frequently is going to be very important here. Freddy Fazbear's returned. The Faz is back. Come on. Come here. Come on. Okay. So... Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. That's not good. Alright, that's fine. I just need to not get hit again. At all. Okay, it's unlocked. I think I should have used my bullets, but we'll just play it more safely next time. I have no clue how I'm gonna get through this without, without using, you know, so little healing items. I just don't get it, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna save. So that system critical is gonna continue to pop up over and over again. Just how it is. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I love the fact that the enemies also get big head mode. It's very good. Let me go in here and see. Was there anything in here even worth killing that thing for? Ooh, there's blood on the walls. There better be some ammo in here or I'm gonna send a complaint to HR. There better be some ammo in here or I'm gonna send a complaint to HR. Yes, there is. Okay, thank God. Luckily, I can still run, so I'm not too damaged. Let's go ahead and go here. And then we go down a floor. And then we go over here. And we use the battery acid on the foam, which melts the weird stuff. And then we go here. And we use our hammer on this. And this gives us access to a lot of important items. Okay, so now we can go here, and what we do is we take this room key, we combine it with the magnetic card writer, and that gives us a master key. So we can now open any of the locked doors that we've come across. And this one requires the key we just got, the gate key. Okay, so now we can move forward here. Any of these we can unlock now. Speed Gaming 64. Yeah, I just know my way around this game. Like, I played it twice back to back. So I do know my way around this game decently. Random question, what's your favorite monster from Still Wakes the Deep?
Jesus.
Probably Rennick is the creepiest looking. In terms of the ones that actually chase you. Alright, there's nothing in here. And it can still attack me even when it is headless. Okay, burn him. Lalex, look, thank you for becoming a superstar member. Looking forward to seeing more. And as always, in case no one has told you today, you look handsome, and that cap is awesome. Well, thank you. Handsome Gamer 64. What does system critical flashing mean? It means I am gonna die soon. If I don't heal. Which I can't heal yet. Come on, give me some goodies here. Y'all don't got nothing? These guys have nothing. System critical also flashes when you stub your toe too hard. What's up, creepy? I do think I need to combine the two chats. I think that would be better. Twitch says it's not allowed, but then a bunch of people do it, so I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Why is her head big? I am playing on big head mode. Okay, please give me some ammo. I actually don't need healing stuff because I am only going to be able to use 2 the whole playthrough. And of course they give me some healing stuff. I need ammo more than I need that. Aw, see you, Cherry. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna crawl under here. Little cutscene.
Hey, you remember that day we got stuck at the sushi joint on 7? The whole street was locked down that night. Everyone was freaking out, calling their boss in. But you said you didn't care. Being trapped there with me, and as much sushi as you could eat. You said there was no better way to go. Family and Foch.
Yeah, the big head mode doesn't stay on completely.
You know,
Slip it off.
that was the first time anyone
Ooh, I'm yawning.
found just the two of us.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Progress.
I do notice that, Matthew.
Access.
That's why I always say I have the best community of all times. Because you guys are extremely kind to each other. You treat each other with respect. And that is all I could ask for. Okay, we grab the alcohol here. Grab that. Another cutscene.
Oh, great. It's you.
Murderer. Well, maybe a little bit.
I don't know what those things were. Can you stop saying that?
All right. I haven't beaten anybody. I only shot people.
What the fuck is this place?
Get that right.
I can't be here. I have to get out. I have to get...
Okay. I get your point. Okay, game saved. So now what we do is we go over here. We go to the trash can. And we pour alcohol in the trash can. And then we take our lighter and we light it on fire. Oh, I'm purposely leaving big head mode on. Because it's funny. So that triggers the fire alarm, which allows us to open this locked door automatically. And then I think we need the chopsticks from here. Yep. Dude, you know those trailer hitches that are on trucks? Yeah. What about them? Okay, is there anything else here? That's where it came from. Okay. I don't need to do the Kotak here. I've already done it. All right, so let's go here. I need the hammer here again. I think I remember what to do without even looking at it. I think it's... Yep. There we go. Okay. I didn't even need to look at the thing. I think I
Looks like that did.
remembered that. Okay, so now we can go over here. Now that that's done, is this a piece of paper I can pick up? No. All right, so now the elevator's working. And we can go up to this floor. So now we go to the top. We are moving through this so much faster than I did my first playthrough. Real big gaming merch would be superb. Yeah, I know. One day. I'll do merch one day. I will. I've decided on it. How do I play Silent Hill on PC without getting a virus? What do you mean? The only way to do it on PC is through emulation. And I'm not telling you how to do that, for obvious reasons. Okay, let's see if I remember how the right dialogue tree for getting this guy to come with you. Malnourished man with an open wound stands before me. I think you say nothing here. Take a moment, careful not to startle the man. Rain beats down on his back. Say nothing again.
You're thinking about it too.
He's contemplating, well...
No. I was just thinking about someone.
Nobody's coming.
And what are the obvious reasons? Legal. Must be freezing.
Freezing. Why don't we step inside?
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not going back there.
Please, we can get out of here together. I just need to get.
Stop acting like you care.
Okay, we'll do bad things happen with time they can heal.
I think you deserve that. Time to heal.
I've hurt people.
You mean
Yeah, but that technically is enough for me not to want to get involved at all.
Hurting too.
So,
Trying to hold on for a little longer.
what are they?
there's not gonna be any explaining or anything like that. You gotta figure that out. If you can't, sorry, can't help you. We've got a better chance if we work together.
And I'd really appreciate.
Do you really think we can leave?
I'm not dying.
Shrill beep. Ignore it.
You should answer that.
It can wait.
This is like a long dialogue tree where if you make one mistake, he jumps. So we're gonna try to make sure that doesn't happen.
Have it.
Good. I remembered it.
Really think there's a way out?
So I need to buy a PS2 to play Silent Hill 2? I'm just trying to get some nostalgia moments. Without emulation, yes. But I do not recommend you buy a PS2 to play Silent Hill 2, considering Silent Hill 2 on PS2 is like $150.
Tax.
That being said, I am not going to explain emulation at all. But I will say I don't recommend buying a PS2 and play Silent Hill 2. That is where I'm going to leave it. I recommend Googling. The PS2 is not what would cost a lot. It's the game. A copy of Silent Hill 2 is like $150+. We basically can't hear Tax at all. Why doesn't it give this guy a big head as
Do
well?
you hear me?
What Konami needs to do
Get to the underground.
is release the original versions on modern platforms.
Lead the way.
Is emulation illegal or what? Downloading an emulator is not illegal. What you do with that may or may not be. You guys need to... Okay, you know what? I'm done. You guys need to go Google. Ask your questions to Google, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Go to Google. Ask these questions to Google, Reddit, not to Big Gaming. I am not going to be a part of that whatsoever. I do not condone piracy. I want to make that very clear to everybody watching the stream. I'm like, okay, I'm not, and then people keep asking. I'm like, all right. Come on. Big Gaming is the new Bing. Bing Gaming 64. Hey, Angel. Take the torn note. So now we take that. I think there's an item over here. Maybe. This is a cool game. I like it very much. It's one of my favorite horror games of the year. Whoa. I'm drinking a sudsy drink that's... They should put out a not janky collection of the first 4 Silent Hill games. I agree. And there is a release of Silent Hill 2 and 3 on, like, modern platforms, but they are terrible versions of the game. They are versions that are so bad The Silent Hill 2 and 3 collection is so bad on PS3, 360, PS4, and Xbox One that if you want to play Silent Hill 2 and 3, and this is your only option, I recommend not playing the games instead of playing those two versions. That's how bad the Silent Hill 2 and 3 collections are. Do not play those versions. They are awful. For many reasons, and if you'd like to know more about why they're so bad, there are countless YouTube videos covering it. I think this is the best Silent Hill game to play on modern platforms.
We should hurry.
Let me think. Because you can't play 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can play Silent Hill Homecoming, but this is much better than Silent Hill Homecoming. Downpour, you can't really. It's only on like PS3 and 360, I think. I don't even think there's a PC version of Downpour. Origins, you can't. Yeah, Konami's done a very, very bad job of game preservation. Very bad job. They've done a great job with Castlevania's game preservation. We get definitive collections all the time. We just got a new one. But in terms of some of the others, okay, this is where we really, really have to lock in. Because the dogs are here. And the dogs are the hardest enemies in the game by a country mile. The dogs are the hardest enemies in the game by a long shot. They can run up on you, do a ton of damage. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out where to go here. I hear a dog. Unfortunately, he's just gonna keep chasing me. Okay, good. So these dogs are impossible. They're gonna be the biggest problem in the hard mode playthrough, period. So we just gotta make sure that we stay away from those guys. I think that's blocked, okay. However, all of the other enemies we can just run past. Yep. The dogs are the only problem. So as long as I keep them under control, we're good. Yeah, chat is actually crazy, Dogwin. We're gonna hang out after the stream, so, you know, just feel free to hang out. What a good boy as the dog casually bites your arm off. I mean, look, I didn't say I was mad at the dogs. Let's just get that right. Okay, so we are gonna make the official bow and arrow right here by combining these two items. Dogwin, we already hit the goal. Gamers? Dogwin just gifted 50 memberships over on YouTube. Dogwin just gifted 100 memberships over on YouTube. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Everyone, if you get a membership, please thank Dogwin. Please. But we are going to do a funeral procession. Okay? You guys ready to do a funeral procession? Does everyone want to do this? I'm not going to spoil what it's for. but I'm gonna go grab it from my basement right now and bring it right up here. We're gonna do a funeral. Thank Dogwin. We're doing it because Dogwin did this. We're doing the funeral. Everybody get your tissues. The old motherboard. Gamers. The motherboard. This is the motherboard that's been with us in the Big Ched PC since the beginning of the channel. And now, due to Intel and their terrible CPUs that are failing en masse, I had to take the motherboard out and replace it with a new one, which is what we are streaming with today. However, as sorry as I am to see the motherboard go, what I'm not sorry about is this guy. This is the cause of all the strife of the Hollowbody video failing. Not failing, having technical difficulties. This guy. See this, guys? See this CPU, this chip right here? This is called an Intel i9 13 Gen 13900KF chip. And it started failing on me. So we have encoding issues. We have all sorts of fun problems. Stream issues. Great. Fun. This thing is the bane of my existence right here. And has caused me to have to spend an amount of money I will not be sharing with you. Because it's embarrassing. But the streams had to continue. The videos had to continue. And this is the culprit. So I'm working with Intel right now to get a refund for this piece of crap. And I recommend to all of you getting into PC gaming, don't buy Intel chips from 12th, 13th, or 14th gen. And I actually recommend avoiding Intel in general for the foreseeable future. Not saying that your issues are the same issues that happen to me are going to happen to you, but it is what it is. Anyways, that was fun. Dogwin, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for bringing all sorts of new members into the fold. And thank you for being one of the best community members we have ever had and an incredible mod. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Jamafly, you should check your PC right now. And give me, like, tell me what CPU it is. It should say, like, i5, i7, i9, i3, something like that. And then it will give you a number after that. Tell me what that is, and I'll tell you if it could possibly be affected. And that goes for anyone. Yo, Soob with the superstar! Holy crap, Lois. 1 more month to a year. Amazing. Has it really been that long? Soob, are you... Oh, God. Are you in Jersey this weekend? Please leave me alone. Then we got a big guy over there. I'm gonna have to try to sneak past him. Yeah, these guys you just need to run past. Just need to run past. There's no point in trying to fight them. Anything in here? Nope, 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 nope. Alright, so another save point. Monsters remind me of Signalis? Yeah! I agree with that. I can definitely see that. So we're making really good progress. Did you check your mentions on YouTube? Not today, I haven't. But I do check them like a couple times a week. I have a CPU, Intel Core, somewhere before 5. Can you give me the full number? It should say i5 and then like a number behind it. Because it tells you the type and then the generation. The generation is what's important. Mine's an AMD Ryzen. Oh, you're fine. No, AMD, you're good.
How do you know my name?
Gonna draw some for the motherboard funeral. We stay silly. Facts. Thank you. That'd be cool.
I'm acting perfectly fucking rational given the situation.
I love the big head.
Who are you?
Super happy to have found your channel and see you live. Sending you a thank you message on TikTok, by the way. Sounds like I'm a creep, but I'm not. No! That's not creepy. That's cool. I think I responded to it. Soup said that they're at home. Okay. Gotcha. All right. I'm just gonna run by. And I'm hoping that there is some ammo, please. Nope, nothing. I have an Intel Pentium Gold. You're fine. You're fine. You are good. These only affect the core series. I might need you for the 4th member because we're playing a multiplayer horror game on stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. If you want to join, cool. If not, I understand. I have a code for you. You wouldn't have to buy anything. Jake is in, Orange is in. All right, so now we got to go this way. And we're gonna grab this bow and arrow. And now that we have the wooden bow, we can do a little combination. And we can make the actual bow and arrow. Lelix, thank you for the 7. Give some cozy time to your beautiful kitties today. Looking forward to getting my own. Lelix, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. And let us know when you get your own, because I'm going to want to hear all about it. You know that. I love hearing about cats. I saw 2 cat videos on TikTok that made me cry yesterday. I don't know why I said that. Excuse me, there are enemies everywhere in the park. Good lord, I can't get hit by any of these guys. So I'm skipping a lot of stuff because we need to be able to beat this without taking damage. So I don't have to heal.
They just dumped him here. Fuck.
Okay, that was rude. Don't you know that there are kids watching? Ooh. I don't even want to know what that is. So what we're doing is we're going over here. See that red light off in the distance? Is there an enemy nearby? No, we're good. Okay. So this is the key we have to open. The heart key. So we're gonna take the wallet and then go into your inventory, inspect the wallet, and you will find a digikey for one of the houses that we passed earlier. So now we have to go back to the neighborhood. This is the first time I've ever caught one of your streams. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Siren. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for being here. Welcome to our crew. The stream crew is like its own entity. What inspired you to do the heartfelt messages at the beginning of your videos? That's a really good question. It kind of just happened. So, oh, there's some ammo here, actually. So I didn't start with that in my first couple of videos, but eventually they just kind of started to happen because I did like a little talking segment like a lot of YouTubers do before the videos. And I started just, I guess, naturally expressing myself and the things that were on my mind. And I was expressing myself in a way that I don't get to do in my personal life. I only get to do in therapy. And I just started slowly using the beginning of videos as a way to, express that part of myself that wants to be more reflective, that wants to work on self-improvement. I started doing that at the beginning of the videos. Just started happening. It's what I wanted to do, I guess. And then people started to resonate with it. People were like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that when I clicked on this video. And I realized, hey, this isn't just helping me to express myself. I think it's helping other people too. Oh, and once I started to realize that it was helping others as well, then I was like, okay, let me make this a thing. So it didn't start out as a conscious plan, if that makes sense. It was just me wanting to be more in touch with that person of that part of myself. The part of myself I don't get to talk about that stuff in my personal life. And I'm not complaining about that, it is what it is. You guys know this. You guys know how life is. Just happened. That's why when people are like, oh, I appreciate you do those talks instead of like an ad read at the beginning. It's not. It's for me too. Like, that's why I started doing that. That's when you talk, I like talking about those things on my mind. When I give tips or stuff, it's not just tips for you guys. It's stuff that I'm consciously reminding myself to focus on in life. So it's for me. It's for me too. I need that reflection in my life. I do. And you guys help me. You guys create a space where I can do so without feeling corny, without feeling judged, without being like, what does this dude talk? Like, what is this guy yapping about kind of thing? You've created a space where in my videos I can talk about that kind of stuff and feel like I'm being accepted for it. So, yeah. Sorry for the extremely long answer. All right, there's going to be a boss fight here, and it is creepy as hell. Okay. Okay. Somehow I was able to do that without taking damage. And that is a miracle. Because that is very hard to do for that fight. I feel like I might start going somewhere in life. It's not easy and it's a long road, but I'm slowly taking those steps. Oh, wait. I think I am not caught up on what you said. Once shared the night before I had to work in a police station as a translator. The officers only spoke Spanish and the people needing help spoke English. It was an emergency. I was very nervous, but I got the courage to offer myself to help. And I wanted to share this since, thanks to therapy, friends, family, and of course, your words cheered me up. That's amazing, Dogwin. Absolutely amazing. Also, I don't know why this giant head is here. Because when you walk this way, it disappears. I really do like your answer. I'm glad you're able to have that reflection, safe place to be you. It's inspired me to have positive messages when I upload my art. Thank you for being you. I think that's cool. Yes, I did respond to your message then. Because I saw your art and I thought it was really cool. I don't know if you know this. I'm going to extend the olive branch. If you are over the age of 18, we have a Discord, an 18 plus Discord. It's not like an inappropriate Discord. It's just we keep it as an adults only space. And the reason I say that is because we have a lot of artists in the Discord that love sharing their art with each other. Cheesy, thank you for the 5,000% Big G. We love you and the channel that you've worked so hard and cultivated into a really remarkable thing. Thank you so much for everything. Cheesy, thank you for being an amazing mod. And thank you for the 5. Let's do 63. You guys have, like, obliterated the goal. Okay, so... the goal has been destroyed. Okay, can't grab anything here. Let's go out here. Boom, and then we can... put this on. This points us to this house. And now that tells us, hey, go to that house. So that's what we're gonna do. What's the plot of this game? So, little hard to just do a general plot summary, but takes place in the future, but we're basically exploring an area that was cut off from the rest of civilization for 60 years. So it's got like old tech, old structures and stuff, where a bioterrorism attack was done, and we're looking for a person. Never used Discord, but I'll look into joining. Thank you for looking. The stuff on TikTok is relatively old. Well, that just means that you've only refined your skills since then, right? That's a good thing. I just want to reiterate, though, only if you're 18 or older. Myself and the mods are extremely strict about that. They don't do kicks or timeouts. They do permabans if that rule's broken. I just want to reiterate that so you're 100% aware. Hi, Pumpkin. Pumpkin is tearing stuff up. Cool. Okay, so we gotta make the little thingy thing. Oh, what am I doing? We gotta go up the steps. I want to join the Discord, but I'm not 18. Unfortunately, the only thing I can tell you to do is please be patient. And when you are, we'd love to have you. Okay, grab this. Hi, Pumpkin. Nope, she says, I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Pumpkin's doing her thing. Okay, gonna go this way. In here, and then there is a giant sign. Did I miss the guitar? Clothes hanger. I really shouldn't be using melee weapons at all, though. You must be 18 or older for all the spicy pyramid head art that gets shared around. This is canon. That does not happen in the Discord. Take the coat hanger, and then what we do is you combine the coat hanger with the yo-yo toy. And you make a makeshift hook. So what that allows us to do is we can take that over here. The Discord link is in any of my social medias. If you find my link, it's in my link tree, Instagram, TikTok. You can't miss it. I promise.
Oh, God.
So this guy got zapped, basically. And we're gonna use this to drain, because we can't touch the water with our hands or we die. Very, very fun there. So we drain that, get the key. And now we can leave. I don't know why that television's on. We're gonna leave. Okay. That's the wrong way, I think. Is it? Yes. All right, let's head back. So now we have to make our way back without taking damage, which is going to be very difficult. We should be okay, considering both the dog... Oh! Was that a waste of ammo? Yes. However, we would have absolutely taken damage and could have died there. So they have spawned a dog, I think. The dogs are also unaffected by big head mode, it seems. Oh. Okay. Oh no, the dogs are respawning because I'm not burning them. That's what's happening. Okay, well, I can't go back and do that now, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to need to walk back through this area. Was that a baby crying? I'm not going to need to walk back through this area. So we're fine. So let's go here. Save here. Okay. Real quick. Gamers. We just recently hit the 2-hour mark on the stream, so I'm going to do a poll on YouTube because it isn't going to let me do one. Yeah, it's not going to let me do one on TikTok. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a poll on YouTube. Not TikTok, Twitch. We're going to call it Stream Goal Reward. And you guys go ahead and vote in this for what we want to do. We smashed through the goal, so I think we should do an extra 30, 40 minutes of stream. But we got to pick what we want to do. So we can either do keep playing the game, which we actually, I mean, we're moving through this pretty quick. We might even be able to finish the game, honestly. Keep playing the game and get that secret ending. Do Microsoft Paint art or Dead by Daylight? All right, I'm going to give you guys, like, if you're over on Twitch and you just want to move to YouTube real quick to participate in the vote, I'm going to give you guys like 2 or 3 minutes to go ahead and do so. Thank you everyone who contributed. You guys were unbelievable. So, never saw Big Gaming play that. Yeah, they got me with the Castlevania update. So I'm very terrible. So, I'm going to give you guys like 2 minutes. Oh, our polls and affiliate thing. I should almost be an affiliate. I've met all the requirements. I'm not sure why I'm not. Have you watched Murder Drones? I have no idea what that is. If it ends up being Dead by Daylight, you gotta play the caked up Xenomorph. I play Survivor on Dead by Daylight. And also, I mean, the Five Nights at Freddy's one is coming up, so gotta get ready for that. Do you remember when you played Do Not Bring This Cat Home? Yeah, I can't forget it. Lucy, thank you for following over on Twitch. I really do appreciate the follows on Twitch, guys. I'm trying to grow the platform. So, yeah, it's hard to grow on Twitch. It's hard to grow as a streamer when you're a video guy, specifically. Or maybe it's not, and I'm the only one having difficulties. Maybe. I don't know. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. End the poll. Okay. Gamers, it was a resounding keep playing the game with almost half of the votes being for that. Art, it got 44%. Art got 30%. Dead by Daylight got 25%. So I just want to let everybody know, don't worry. It's not like Dead by Daylight and the art goals will go away. We'll get around to them in future streams. Don't worry. But I'm actually happy you guys voted this way because I want to see. What was that? It was a bug. Was that a bug? We are just gonna run. I know some people who have been streaming for over 7 years and don't grow over 20 people. Well, okay. That is a big, we gotta dissect that. So here's the thing. If that is the case, then, like, people trying to grow as a streamer need to, and this is for people that are primarily streamers, like, they want streaming to be their main thing. You gotta start working on other content. Short content, video content, stuff that is going to be able to be discoverable. Streams are not nearly as discoverable and evergreen. I am yapping. As video content. What am I doing? Where am I going? I think it's down here. For me, I have the opposite problem. I'm a video guy. I'm a long video guy and a short video guy that also does streaming on the side. So the vast majority of my audience is only interested in me for the videos, which I totally understand. And I think that is perfectly fine. I have done a giant circle. Okay, all right, let me stop. Hold on one second, guys. Let me stop yapping. I actually gotta... I need to head straight this way. Boom. I love your streams, Big G. Please never stop. Oh, I'm never stopping the streams. The streams could make $0 and I would still stream 3 times a week. I love doing it. So that's never going away. No one needs to worry about that. Pumpkin peed on the floor. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin peed on the floor. So I had to clean that up. Very fun. Yeah. Pumpkin's disabled. She doesn't have any back feet, for those of you that don't know. So that's part of having a disabled cat. It's okay. It's just a rug. It's just carpet. I don't care about it. I care more about her than I do about the carpet. I agree with that, Psyduck. Plus, like, isn't that the whole reason anyone would ever want to do content? Or social media to begin with, to interact with people? Right? That's what it kind of blows my mind when I hear that people don't do that. What do you mean? Isn't that the whole point? Okay, so now we are at the church. Now we are at the church. And...
It seems even the dead weren't spared when the looting started.
I'm more worried about who keeps this.
Gamer, would you help me start doing shorts? Absolutely! I got all the knowledge to impart. Absolutely. Any and all questions, send them my way. You know that.
An ever-loving memory of Charlie Marcus Helson.
Charlie Marcus
Me and thee.
Helson. Okay.
One from
What am I doing? What is Big Gaming doing? Why is he writing in a notebook? We have to go around the graveyard. And we have to look at all of the graves that are lit. And write down the names. This is a game I recommend playing with a pen and paper for a couple sections. Wait, is there? Nope. Alright. So over here, there is a lit grave. Care for pumpkins, so sweet. Yeah, carpets can be replaced, doesn't matter. I don't care. My couch is torn up, my carpet's torn up because of the cats. I don't care.
Precious memories of Alexander Harrison. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
Alexander Harrison? Like Rick Harrison off Pawn Stars? Brookie, thank you so much. I don't know how much that is, so if you could let me know, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sewer section of the game creeps me out. I agree. Mike Kaufman. It is very creepy. It's my favorite part of the game. Atmosphere is wonderful. Country roads. Take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. Tara Silbury. I think that should be it. But let me check one more spot. Because that's not lit. There's one grave over here. Not beating the Texan allegations. Can't forget the Texas Roadhouse. I got my potatoes and I got my free buns. Anyone ever eaten at the Texas Roadhouse? They give you free buns. Get your mind out of the gutter. Not like that. Free sweet buns. About two. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Doesn't look like they're home.
Yeah, let's not hang around.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Okay, candles are lit. Use the lighter. Okay, so Helson, yes. Marcus, yes. Harrison, yes. Kaufman, yes. And then Silbury. Boom. That is a different combination every playthrough. So the code at the beginning of the game that we had to figure out based on the pictures, that remains the same each time. That puzzle is randomized. So if you know the combination for one playthrough, it's not going to carry over to the next. Just keep that in mind. Also, we get the shotgun here. Hell yes. Now we're gaming at levels not yet seen. So we head down the steps and on to arguably the best and scariest part of the game.
Tax has been worried sick. He really cares, you know. Tough guy that's soft as pudding. That's what you said, wasn't it?
I could use some pudding right now. That actually sounds delightful.
All those ginkgo suits, sweet talking our regulars.
Texas Roadhouse is good. I moved to the north. It reminds me of what my southern family makes. Yeah, for a chain, it's not bad.
It's hard to say no when you're out of options.
Don't get why the guy was so worried about the monsters. He's invincible. True. Thank God he is, because if this turned into a giant escort mission, I would be crying.
I can only imagine what it's like.
And that's it. The gaming levels have been doubled, perhaps even tripled. Big facts. Would you guys like to see me do some more stuff with the Big Gaming VODs channel? We're almost at 3,000 subscribers on the channel. It's my second channel. like more stuff that's kind of out there just to do for fun.
This place is giving me the creeps.
Secret underground crypts not normally your thing?
Yeah, no, I kind of skipped my goth phase.
Oh, skip the goth phase. Very funny. What if I beat the whole game without having to heal once? Then I would be the ultimate gamer. All right, let's go. Okay. This part can get a little confusing due to the layout, but we just need to keep our wits about us, and we should be fine. I will give you my liver. Probably not needed, but I appreciate the thought. Is this a box? No. Is there an enemy here? Yes, there is. Okay, let me... I have a feeling I'm gonna take damage here. And I did. So I probably need to heal here. Because if I take one more hit... I think I'm gonna do my autosave. I don't think you can heal that guy now. He's just there to unlock another ending. Do I need to heal here? Okay, I am going to heal. Is that the right call, though? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna switch to the bow and arrow. So we can take these guys out a bit quicker. There is no point in using melee weapons in this, in the Punished playthrough. There's just none. There's none. It's too dangerous. It's way too easy to get hit. Is there a guy here? I can't see him is the problem. I can't turn the camera. If that happens, I should just run the other way. I shouldn't even try to fight. Thank God we got an autosave here, though. Okay. Come on, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. This is going to be the hardest part of the playthrough, no doubt. Because the corridors are extremely cramped. There is nowhere to run. Okay, so there's one down. Okay. How long is this game? On a first playthrough, around 4 hours. On subsequent playthroughs, much, much, much less. Okay. Burn the body. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal here anyways. There's just no getting around it. Okay, here we go. This is really gonna be tough here. Ammo. Is there a guy here? Okay. We are gonna take this very, very slowly and ensure that there won't be any problems. What is that? Oh! Crap! Okay, good. All the bodies are burnt. Wait a minute, I'm popping off. Okay, let's... Crap. I don't know what to do about this guy. I am not making the best use of ammo right now, but I need to stay alive. I need to stay alive. That is by far the most important thing. I can't take damage. 2 hits and you're dead here. 2 hits and you're dead. Alright. Let me... Let me try the bow and arrow. Okay. Okay. All right, everyone, take a deep breath. We did it. We somehow beat all those guys without taking any damage at all. Oh my god, that was brutal. Holy moly, that was tough. Alright, so we have to collect these hearts, basically. Have you ever tried speedrunning a horror game? Resident Evil 7 I did before I was doing any sort of content creation. I legitimately cannot believe we just did that without taking damage. We fought probably 6 enemies? Holy crap, and one boss enemy. I don't know what these locks are for. There are 3 locks, each with a symbol painted on the side. I have no idea what those locks are for. There are no keys in the game. That open that. There are no keys in the game that open that. All right, let's go here. Is this where we came from? If it is, it's fine. Unfortunately, we have to do... Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to do this section without making a mistake. Because there's no save point anywhere down here. You know, there's not gonna be a phone down here. So somehow we have to do this. Okay. Done. So none of these guys should respawn. I've burnt every single one. I burnt the... Oh, come on, man. Okay, now I've burnt every single one. Speedrunning this game on punished difficulty is going to be so difficult for people. Okay. Wait, which... The camera, like, resets when you do the lighter, and then I don't know where I am. Am I going the right way? I have no idea if I'm going the right way because the camera reset. Okay, I think I am. Yes. Okay, here's the second heart. Sorry I'm so locked in. Sorry I'm so locked into this right now. This part is just very difficult. And I need to focus. I knew this was going to be the hardest part of the run. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting the hearts there. Okay. I am extremely nervous. If I take a hit here... Okay. Dogwin, thank you for the 6! These parts of the body have a whole story to tell. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. Dogwin, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the 6. All right, and this is the last heart. All 4 hearts. Let's bring them back here. Back to the machine. And once we put them all in the machine, we are not out of the woods yet. Not by a long shot. I don't think that's the right way. Where's the machine? Hello? Nope. So this is where the game starts to get a little freaky. And everything's going to hell. And I'm scared and I want my mom. Okay, come this way. All the burnt bodies. Nope. Here. And the layout changes too. It's very confusing. Because now we're back here. Now we're back here. Yeah, the layout changed. Dude, get out of the way. What are we doing? Still can't open that. Again, I have no idea what this is for. What's up, Justin? Okay, this is the beginning. So I should go down here. Oh, God. Okay. Wait for that to clear. Oh, need to burn this. Okay, I think this is the tunnel of death. This is the tunnel that lasts for like 18 years. And then we can get to the end. And then we only have one more section of the game to go. Why were you up there? Then we only have one more section to go. We are very close, yes. Do the corpses revive when not burned? Only on the hardest difficulty. Hey, Vulture. All right, that's it. We're good. We are good. All right. Up we go. Okay, we got through one of the toughest parts. I need to open this door because my room is heating up.
I never thought I'd be
All right, I'm back.
Here we are.
So we are auto-saved. We beat the hardest section in the game without taking a single hit. And I am feeling pretty good about it. This part is not as bad, but there are some dogs. So the best weapon against the dogs is the pistol. Because the dogs don't have a lot of health. Takes them out very quickly. There we go. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and load our autosave, because if I take any damage from a dog, I just need to load the autosave, because that's half my health. I forgot about the dogs here. This is actually going to be really tough, I think. Okay. All right, let's try to pay attention. Take it very slow. And the moment I see one of those ankle biters, I'm gonna start blasting. Okay, there's one. Dude. Oh, they actually don't do that much damage. The guy was in my way. I don't think I think maybe we should have just let this guy jump, as bad as that sounds, because he keeps getting in my way. And it's starting to really, really affect the playthrough in terms of... Okay, wait a minute. The part that makes the dogs difficult is only when they're near other enemies. Because the targeting system in this game is very, it's very hard to, when there's multiple enemies on screen, to select your targets appropriately. Okay, there's the dogs. I'm gonna run back here. Try to dodge them, and then shoot. Okay, one down. Did I get the other one? All right. One damage is okay. That's fine. All right. I don't have time for your bull crap right now.
It's a shame you're not. Fuck you. Such a filthy mouth for such.
What are you trying to... Why do you keep
Ready? Let's get moving. You've not got long.
All right, we are very close to the end of the game, everyone. We are very close to the end of the game. I can take one of those shots from a dog and be good to go. If I take another, I'm going to have to reload the save. But one is fine. And I definitely need to make sure I'm getting as much ammo as possible. You scared the hell out of me, dude. Okay. So we're walking through here. Do I like... Wait, I'm not sure if I already answered that. Do I like coffee? I don't drink coffee. Oh my god. Good lord. Grab this dog. Good. Okay, nothing back here. Burn the dog. Let's go. Dude, move! Holy crap, we should not have saved this guy. This guy is gonna get us killed and ruin the run. I wish he didn't have, like... I wish he was, like, impermeable, basically, where I could just run through him. Oh, man, I gotta play this part perfectly. Let me just go double check over here real quick. No, it's not worth it. I still feel like I can barely see. Still having a really hard time seeing. I might just bump the brightness up all the way. These outside areas are a little on the brutal side. Excuse me, sir. And we are going over here. Once we get in the train station, we should be okay. But this is still a part where we can kind of mess the whole run up. But once we get inside the train station, we should be good. Okay, oop. Grab that. Grab that. I don't need that, but we'll grab it. Why not? Here? Nope. Everything looks the same, and I can barely see. Okay, there we go. This is what we need right over here. Hopefully they're not actually right next to me. Okay, good. Okay. This is brutal. We can lose it all here. Let me grab these. Hey, Persevius, how's it going? Been a long time. I just recently came back to Twitch. I'm still streaming on YouTube as my main platform, but dude, you gotta move. Yeah, this NPC is a problem. He is nothing but a problem. Okay. All right, I need to... I can't see. I'm gonna have to wait for it. Okay. I'm just gonna play it safe. All right, so unfortunately we wasted a ton of ammo, and I guarantee you that I am almost out of pistol ammo, which isn't good. But we are very close to the end. Oh, and there's some more ammo right there. Okay, here we go.
The station's not far.
We're getting there. Yeah, unfortunately the game, like, one of my biggest complaints with the game is that the map is essentially useless in this game. It doesn't tell you anything about what rooms you've checked, what doors are still locked, like Silent Hill games maps do. And I don't think if it did, it would... Crap. I don't know if I got it because I can't see anything. Oh dear. That is a boss. I did not get the dog because I couldn't see. Okay. We're in a very bad spot here. I actually think this part might be a little more difficult than the last part. Because this part you can't really see. Alright, there's a dog chasing me. I am not going to be staying here for long. I am just taking the short way out. Which I know is this way. I know I'm probably missing items. I don't have the luxury of being able to go back and grab them. I have an entire army chasing me, essentially. And I'm hoping I'm picking the right direction here. There's a dog there. I am not picking the right direction. This is the wrong direction. Holy crap, this playthrough's getting stressful. This is very much Silent Hill inspired. Dodge. Dodge. This should be the right way here. Yes, this is the right way. I recognize that sound effect. Alright. We are absolutely heading the right way. Okay. Come on. I don't need that spray. So one of the reasons why I'm saying we don't need the healing items we're getting is because I can't do anything with them. We have, in order to get the secret ending, we have to beat this mode. Hard mode, basically. Only using 3 or less healing items. We've already used 2. So I can only use 1 more heal in the entire playthrough. And because of that, I don't need anything more than 1 more healing spray. All right. Shotgun shells. We actually do have a lot of shotgun shells, which is good. This is the last section of the entire game. This is the last section of the game. If we get past this train, we get to the ending, and we can experience the game's secret ending.
When we talked... No. When we fought that night.
We are so close.
Wasn't that I didn't understand.
And holy crap, am I nervous. I'm so nervous right now.
This meant to you.
Maybe the Hollowbody is the friends you made along the way.
Not be there.
Big game, you ever played Knock Knock? I have not,
To
no.
not be by your side.
Absolutely masochistic
To
behavior.
support you when you need it most.
Yeah, it's a pretty brutal condition. This is my first attempt at it, so if I can do it on attempt number 1, That would be great. But we are getting close. It all comes down to this. What we have to do, we have to turn the power on in the station, and we have to get money to buy a ticket. Those are the two things we need to do. Good. And when we're getting items and breaking open crates, we absolutely want those to be... Sorry, I have pumpkin hair on my face. We absolutely want those to be... ammo. Unfinished business. We've played Fatal Frame on stream before, actually.
I don't know you. Just tell me.
Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. She's just saying, alright, we're gonna meet. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I get one more heal. One more heal. So we're gonna go this way first. These little guys on the ground don't hurt us. Okay. I wasted a lot of ammo killing him, because if I don't, he is going to follow me around the entire time we're down here. And it is just best to get rid of him if you're trying to do a playthrough like this. If I wasn't and I was doing a normal playthrough, I would not do that. This NPC is gonna get me killed, I swear. This dude is gonna get me killed. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and burn this. We are taking this very, very carefully. Very seriously. And we have two objectives here, like I said before. Once you're out of ammo with the bow and arrow, too, you're out of ammo. You can't get more. Okay. I imagine... Okay, I'm out of ammo. That's fine. Because the bow and arrow we knew was going to run out of ammo at some point. Let me go ahead and... I think I might actually be able to run past him. Crap, not this guy. Okay. That is also a lot harder than it looks, by the way, doing the run up and stomping. It is very easy to mess that up. If you miss once, you are probably going to take damage. Okay, so here's where we get the money. Is there anyone in here? Locked. Locked. It's in the other door. Okay, that's fine. Are you guys getting nervous like me? Are you guys also nervous? Are there two guys in here? Come on. Okay. Thank God. So let's go ahead and grab ammo. And it should be in one of these. Yes, this one right here. So this guy has 2 coins in his eye, and that's what we use to pay at the station. Here we go. Okay, we are doing very, very, very well right now. And we're doing so well that I'm getting more and more nervous the more we play. I'm just gonna kill him. Okay, I've got that down to a science. All right. So we should not need to go back down there for any reason. Oh, yes, we do. We do need to go back down there. That's okay, though. That's okay. That is okay. Let's go ahead and save our game once more. MatPat got all the endings to Into the Pit. Good for him. I can't imagine trying to do that again. The true ending was so frustrating, and then after we learned what it was, I was just like, you gotta be actually kidding me. Dude, please move. I really don't like that NPC anymore. Dude, die. Okay. So now we are going to turn the power back on because we still have the fuses from the supermarket. Okay, all right, so this isn't good here. Oh, God. All right, so we are out of bow and arrow. We are out of handgun. How much shotgun ammo do we have? A good amount. Oh my God, there's 3 of them here. Nothing to set a light here? Yes, there is. This guy. What? There we go. Guys, this is not good. This is not good. I am running out of ammo, and we have got to find more. This shotgun ammo is not going to last me forever. It takes, at minimum, 2 shots to kill one of the standard enemies. No, I don't need more health. Okay. All right, we're gamers, we're gonna take a risk here. This is a last resort. Oh my god, that is so much harder than it looks. Okay, good. That saved us 2 shots. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, come on. Focus. We got it. What does this get us? Handgun ammo. Okay, fantastic. Okay, okay. All right, come on. I got it. I got it. We came way too close to mess up. Shotgun ammo, beautiful. I don't think there's any ammo in the second one over here, but I'm still gonna check. I'm sorry, guys, that I have gone from trying to be fun and as entertaining as I possibly can to just being locked in. Right now, I just need to lock in. We are so close to seeing the secret ending, it is crazy. Yeah, just a confidentiality load. Okay, that's fine. We are so close to seeing the secret ending, it's crazy. I can't believe we're doing this in one stream. All because of the contributions. All thanks to you guys. Alright, so if we go through here, we should be able to find... maybe some more ammo? No.
I'll wait here.
Born to talk, forced to lock in. Facts. Do I go this way? Yes. Ammo? Beautiful. Keep that shotgun ammo coming. Gonna use the other fuse here. And this puts the power back on. So now we have to go back to the start of the subway and use the coins we got to use on the machine that is now operational that will give us the ticket. And man, are we close to that. So now we're gonna go ahead and head back. And do exactly that. I was very cautious about ammo use throughout the rest of the playthrough, and that has paid off tremendously here. We're also going to get another opportunity to save again. Okay. Gonna save our game. Okay, guys, we have one more location to get to. One more location to get to. Take the train ticket. Here we go. To the giant bug. And once we get to the giant bug, that part's easy. I'm not gonna have a problem with that. Unless they've made it more difficult in this mode, I should be fine. Okay. Here it is, guys. Everyone cross your fingers. All that's left between us and the secret ending is the final boss. Okay. Okay. Okay, no ammo over here at all. Fantastic. Oh, I actually don't need any ammo. Once we get here, you don't fight. You don't use ammo against the final boss. You use C4 charges. Come on. For the gamers. For the gamers.
You think she's down?
Eastbound tunnel. She's here.
It's a
Yep.
long way.
You sound like Tax.
Your friend from the city on the waves?
Yep.
He called it a begged me not to go.
I'm glad you did.
Okay, come on.
wait here for
Focus up. Focus up.
I'll be back before you.
I'll wait for you here.
Focus up. We got it, guys. Everyone, Ched's in the chat, please, if you remember. Ched's in the chat. If you guys got the Chester emote, I need it right now. And for this section, I am turning the brightness up to max.
What is this
Did that do anything? I guess so.
place?
We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's go. Secret ending. Secret ending. The whole chat is filled with Chester. I feel Chester's presence. I feel him. We can do this. We can do this. First attempt. First attempt. I thought this was gonna have to be a series. First attempt. And we're gonna do this. I don't think I can take a single hit from the explosion. So I have to make sure there is plenty of space between me and the C4 charge. Okay. We got it. I have no idea what to expect for the secret ending, guys. No idea. One. Two. Three. Four. Oh crap, he's not dead. They gave him more health. Shoot. I don't know where the other C4 charges are. Oh god, this isn't good, guys. I don't know where the other charges are. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, we gotta try again. Okay. I don't know where. I think they added more health to him, and I didn't know where the other C4 charges were. Damn. So everything before that went perfectly fine. One of the problems is I still feel like I can barely see. And I don't know if it's like my room. Let your ancestors guide you. I'm trying. I need the gamers to guide me. What I can't do though is circle back here and get myself trapped again. That's not how that works. In German, we say one time is none at all. Then here we go, first try. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to give him more health. Unfortunately, it does not let us skip this, so we have to just sit here. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Did the cutscene glitch out? Okay, so we need to try a slightly different route this time. That's what we're gonna do. Slightly different route. Where am I going? Help! Got him. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. That route was tough because I didn't know where I was going. I had no clue where I was going. Oh, man. Wait, I think... this way? Here we go. That's it. That's all we need to do. Secret ending time, guys. Coming up. Am I going the right way or am I going the opposite way? Everything looks the same here, so I have no clue. I have no clue. Everything looks the same and I can barely see. Okay, we're going the wrong way. This is with brightness turned up to max. Alright, so we just need to follow these wires here. If there weren't wires, I would legitimately have no idea where I'm going. And I still really don't have any idea where I'm going. I can't believe we did that in one stream attempt. We have gone so far over the time, but that's okay. You guys supported the hell out of the stream. That is more than fine to do it on a playthrough like this. Okay, before we see the true ending, I'm going to turn it on more of an intended brightness. Thank you for the follow, Vulture. Appreciate you. Okay. Here we go. I think it should play the normal ending first. This is not the normal ending. What is that, a doghouse? I'm turning big head mode off for the cutscene. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen here. We are going into this, and I am not gonna speak for the ending until it's done. Okay? Probably a doghouse, though I'm not sure since there's no dog around. That was the greatest ending to any video game I have ever seen in my life. The dog actually just shows you all the way out, including Sasha, who we were there to find. He's got a boat, but we didn't have a captain. And it turns out that the dog is a licensed boat captain. Now, obviously, that is a reference to the dog endings in the Silent Hill games, and especially with the dog house at the beginning, saying, it looks like a dog house, but I'm not sure since there isn't a dog around. That's from Silent Hill 1. That was the greatest. So these are the normal endings here. This is what plays when you don't get the dog ending. So ignore this. We're off the island. The dog saved us. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ending doggo. Health items used 2. Dude. We didn't even need the third one. We just gamed that hard. Do we unlock anything cool for this? We got the wolf achievement. Dungeon crawl first person, we already have that. Big head mode, we have that. We just unlocked Pyramid Head Sword. We just unlocked Pyramid Head Sword. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that was so worth that playthrough. Holy crap. This is an awesome game. Guys, if you like Silent Hill, classic Resident Evil, classic survival horror, please support Hollowbody. This game is awesome. This game is so cool. It's a 4-hour playthrough on your first run, but then when you know what you're doing, subsequent playthroughs are like under 2 hours if you're doing a normal mode. This just took a little longer because we had to be super careful. Wow. Okay. Spectacular, funny ending. And you want to talk about an awesome reward. Pyramid Head Sword. Okay, everybody. Guys, this has been an incredible stream. I streamed for about... oh my god. Almost 4 hours? Really? 3 hours and 25 minutes. Okay. Everybody, thank you all so much. This has been an absolute blast. I have had a spectacular time with you all. And I just appreciate you all so much for joining me on this adventure. We finished the entire run. We did the hardest difficulty, only used 2 healing items, got Pyramid Head Sword, got the secret ending. I love you all so much. Join us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch or YouTube for the Gamers Congregation. It is going to be me, my cousin, Soob, who's in the chat frequently, my mod, Orange, and Cape and Coil, my brother, and we're going to be playing a very funny co-op horror game together. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for the support. I love you all tremendously. Be safe, and I will see you in the next one.